coming up on Torrance Today. It's the first day of school for this group of students, and the countdown continues for the rest of our schools throughout the city. A military clinic helps prepare kids who just relocated to our area to get ready for a new life here. And a Torrance-based pro beach volleyball player lets us know about a fundraiser taking place to help wildfire victims in Maui. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Christine Lee. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, August 17th. I hope you're wrapping up a good week. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's our first story. It's back to school day at Bishop Montgomery High School. Students enjoyed a late start today, and new parents also met each other at a welcome session where they could learn all about the Catholic school's commitment to providing an exceptional education rooted in spiritual formation, academic excellence, and social development. Bishop Montgomery was chosen as South Bay's best private high school for 5 straight years and best Catholic school for 2 years in a row. And down the street, Ambassador Christian School is counting down to its first day of instruction on Monday, August 21st. And the Torrance Unified School District begins its first day of fall semester on Thursday, August 24th. Going back to school can be especially difficult for students who get displaced from familiar settings. Summer is when many military families experience PCS, or permanent change of station, and move to a new city. Well, fortunately, we have a local military clinic that's ready to help both kids and their parents.
When we think of children and adolescents struggling with changes and transitions, we really want to look at what's the norm for them. Maybe they're being more argumentative, or maybe you might see behavior changes like isolation, or they're becoming more withdrawn. Getting the child or adolescent back on their routine can be very important. So it could be signing them up for extracurricular activities that they normally would participate. Staying connected, I think being able to have open-ended questions can be really helpful. So instead of, did you have a good day at school? Maybe it's, hey, tell me about school today. They are going through a big transition, and for some of them, it's really letting go of these milestones. You know, they might not be able to go to prom with my old friends or graduate with my old friends, and those can be really hard feelings to resolve.
Jolene Balancia, who is the director at the Stephen A. Cohen Military Family Clinic, says intentionally holding space for feelings can be very helpful during this process. She also recommends involving the school by filling in teachers and counselors about the recent move. For more information about creating less stress during PCS, visit cohenveteransnetwork.org/PCS. If you're an older student who may be looking for a change in scenery through a new career, how about respiratory therapy? El Camino College unveils a brand new program that links students to high-demand jobs that could come with a very nice paycheck.
COVID sadly put us on the map. Respiratory therapists run the machinery that breathe for patients, and it's a highly specialized field. Our goal is to have a level of education that's comparable, that the students are going to pay significantly less than some of the other universities, in fact, all the other universities.
El Camino College now has 2 pathways for students pursuing respiratory care careers.
In the AS degree, we train the students here and give them all their technical skills they need for the work in the hospital and the emergency work they do. And the bachelor's will be a continuation. We're going to give people supervisorial skills, management skills, research skills, so that they can complete their training and be ready to move up off the floor and into more managerial type positions.
This is the first baccalaureate degree program in the community college's 76-year history, with a price tag just over $5,300.
We're here to help people get their goals, their dreams, people who want to help other people. We're here to do that.
Priscilla Fleming began her education here in 2020 and says the BA program is a life changer.
Before I even enrolled to the program, I used to have a passion for sick people and to take care about others. And I also want something that it was quicker than being a nursing or a medical school. El Camino is really good and affordable for a lot of us that are don't have jobs at the beginning or are looking for a better opportunity, a better future.
Mikaro hopes more people will sign up as word spreads about this innovative program.
We're here to help you move up. We want you to succeed. So that's the biggest thing that we're here to do.
ECC officials say those graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree will have an earning potential of up to $95,000 per year, a $25,000 increase when compared to those with an associate degree. The approval of Assembly Bill 927 in 2014 opened opportunities for community colleges to offer baccalaureate degrees. ECC officials say this particular program helps students who would not usually pursue a bachelor's degree to do so, expanding their job opportunities, increasing their salaries, and enhancing their abilities to better serve our communities with an emphasis on equity. The death toll in Lahaina, Maui keeps rising more than a week after wildfires blazed through the historic town. Officials confirmed more than 110 deaths at last check, and they believe another 1,000 people could still be missing. Here in the South Bay, a Torrance resident who is also a professional beach volleyball player is getting ready for a weekend tournament nearby that will include fundraising efforts to help the victims in Hawaii.
What's up, everyone? Theo Bruner here, Torrance resident the last 10 years. Just getting fired up for the NBO out here, play some volleyball, and also there's going to be a big chance to support a good cause. It's going to be a Beach Nation tent set up here where all the top pros are going to be there to meet the fans, and you have an opportunity to bring non-perishable goods or make a financial donation to our friends in Hawaii, and also the West Side Food Bank here in LA. So the proceeds are going to be split evenly, and a great chance to give back, watch some volleyball, and meet some pros. So I hope you guys want to come out and support it, and yeah, and especially if you have any kind of connection to Hawaii. I had one of my best tournaments of my career there back in 2019. It's real close to home, and my sponsor is from Hawaii. So love it there, love our friends there, and let's try and give back, take care of them a little bit.
50% of financial donations will go to the Maui Food Bank, in addition to the non-perishable food donations. For more information, visit avp.com. If you also want to help others here at home, there is an opportunity coming up this weekend to donate blood. The Torrance First Baptist Church and the American Red Cross will hold a blood drive on Saturday, August 19th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the church gym. Instructions are simple. Just go to redcrossblood.org and enter the code FBC Torrance to schedule an appointment. The Torrance Police Department will be looking for impaired drivers tomorrow, so here's a friendly reminder to think twice before driving drunk or under the influence. Police remind us that impaired driving is not just from alcohol. Some prescription medications and over-the-counter drugs may also interfere with driving. Here's a sobering fact. 13,384 people were killed in drunk driving crashes in 2021. That's one person every 39 minutes. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gave us that data, and it's funding tomorrow's DUI patrols through a grant from the California Office of Traffic Safety. First-time DUI offenders can face an average of $13,500 in fines and penalties, as well as a suspended license. Well, as we head into the weekend, be sure to catch the latest episodes of Weekends in Torrance. On Friday, revisit this year's National Night Out, which took place at 6 parks across the city. Then meet the mentor and student teachers who are a part of TUSD's Teacher Residency Program as they prepare for the new school year. And happy hours at the Katie Geiser Civic Center Library continues with outdoor Zumba. All this and more on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right here on Torrance City Cable. If you're looking to get out this weekend, there's a variety of activities taking place on Saturday. The Southern California Live Steamers will operate their mini trains from 12 noon to 3 p.m. They also hope to recruit some helpers to lay down new tracks so future generations can enjoy this facility. Go to southerncalifornialivesteamers.com for more information. The 77th Indian Independence Day celebration called Jai Ho takes place at the Levy Adult Center from 3 to 9 p.m. And the third annual Torrance Relay for Life American Cancer Society's Lights of Hope event will light up the fountain outside City Hall from 6 to 9 p.m. Well, still ahead is Theater Thursday, and we take you behind the scenes of the Torrance Theater Company's big summer production when we come back in 60 seconds.
Awkward. Do I look familiar? I should. You might remember me from here. Here. Or maybe even here.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
It can actually be a perfect moment to reach out to a friend and ask if they're okay if they seem down.
It doesn't matter how you say it.
You all right?
Everything's okay?
All G.
You all right, girl?
You cool?
You bugging dog.
Just show you're there for them.
Go on, Kelly. Susie awkward.
Hey, you haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Theater Thursday, we take you inside the Armstrong Theater, introducing you to the cast and crew of Kinky Boots, a summer musical that inspires the audience with this message: we can change the world when we change our minds.
The producing artistic director is Gia Jordal. I'm Mr. Gia. And we saw the show on Broadway in 2013. And immediately following the curtain, we looked at each other and said, because we're always looking for shows that we could bring to our community.
It's a story that celebrates everybody, every gender, every race, every identity. And at its heart, it's about working together as a team, not giving up, and showing up for each other and taking care of each other. And that really is everyone's story. And the cast, you know, people always are amazed that they are volunteers. And they come from all over. I mean, Corona, Rialto, the Valley, Hollywood. And they come down here for rehearsal 5 days a week. And that is no small feat, being on the freeways, to come down here for free and entertain our community.
So I play the character Charlie Price. Very privileged, but he has a good heart. Basically, my dad owns a shoe company, and early on in the show, he passes, and I inherit that shoe company. This play actually means so much to me. It was one of my first professional productions I saw before I ever even got into musical theater. My mom took me to see it at the Pantages, and I just remember being a part of the LGBTQ community myself, just experiencing how much love and joy this show represented, and feeling safe, finding a place that I could be safe, yeah. Just come into the show with an open mind, don't come with any preconceived notions, and just take it all in, just to receive as much information as possible.
I was amazed at the amount of talent that's in this cast. The energy is really good, and I think the people who are in it, they seem to care a lot about their performance, and it's really fun to watch.
The show is wonderful. It's almost a packed house, and the music and the singing is top-notch. Brought the wife out, my wife out, Tracy, for date night. I'm glad we were able to get tickets, so it's a very, very nice time, and thank you to Torrance Theater Company. Great job, and we're happy to see Kinky Boots. Way to go.
Kinky Boots has inspired audiences around the world with a Tony and Grammy-winning score by Cyndi Lauper. Its creators say the show is a reminder to celebrate your life triumphantly. Only 3 shows remain. This is the closing weekend. So if you'd like to grab some tickets, go to torrancetheatercompany.com. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here on Monday with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a good weekend.